get the seed out, you need to cut your avocado. Open it up. That's going to be good, good, good. Use your knife to flick out your seed. Okay? So now you want to wash your seed with soap and water. This is what the seed should look like once you've washed it with soap and water. So now what we're going to do is peel the outer layer. So I'm going to take my nail and get it going. Try not to damage the seed. See? And if you waited to open your avocado until it was nice and ripe, it should peel really easily. When you peel your seed, it makes it easier for it to sprout because it doesn't have to go through this protective layer, and it also doesn't get so moldy because the outer layer of the seed tends to rot. So peeling it gets you halfway there to the sprouting process. Don't worry if you have a little bit left, like right here. If you can't get it off, that's fine. It looks like the seed has a little bit of, that's just not going to come off because here's the crack. This crack is actually where the seed will open up when it's ready to sprout. You can see right where my fingers are going. So now before you actually get this ready to put in water, you need to figure out what is the top and what is the bottom. If you can imagine the peak of a mountain, it would be this, and the base here. So you want to have the base down and the mountain peak up when you're putting it in your water. The next, we want to put in our toothpicks. I'm going to put one at an angle. You want to do it at an angle so that it sits down into the glass, like so, instead of up here, because you don't want the water to be splish-splashing around. You have it down here, and it'll be at a better level about here for the water. So it's time to go ahead and put the toothpicks in. Well, as I said before, you want to avoid the crack, which is right here. So we're going to avoid the crack, and we're also going to do this at an angle. So we have 3 toothpicks, and we're going to put it kind of downward here. Do one right here, just a little bit. You don't want to go too far. You can see there's one. So go ahead and get the next one in and just turn it, still avoiding this crack right here. We're going to do one more on the other side. So that's 2. Now we have 2 in. And we're going to go for the third about right here. Still want to keep away from that crack. Okay. So here's your toothpicks. And take it and set it right in the water. You want to leave the top open to air, but cover the bottom. So that's it for how to start an avocado seed. Here's our final, and now what you want to do is put it in a bright window and indirect. After a few weeks, your avocados will start looking like this. They'll crack open and you'll see the bottom here. Be very careful with the roots because they're very easy to break. So I've got several of them. The ants like it in there because of the algae, so I like to change the water every like 2 days. You can see some are older. This one's pretty old. You'll see it's got a much longer rootstock. They take quite a while, but they're very rewarding once finished.